So most islands that you're going to land on to start off with are going to have a potato plant that you can harvest potatoes with. These will, oops, looks like they kind of glitched out into this crab mound. I can still pick them up, I think. Yeah, they're going into my inventory. I can hear them. One more potato. Alright. Now, eating potatoes is going to refill your hunger meter 1 bar, so you don't expect to survive off of just potatoes. And I think it's the same for the coconut halves. I'll show you guys that now. So you can see I'm down 2 bars. I refilled my thirst meter when I took a drink of that coconut. So let's get our, oops. Let's get these out. So from the 3 potatoes, it's only going to refill my hunger bar 1, as you can see. Let's go ahead and cut down a tree. I'll cut it down and show you guys the basics of that. Let's get our axe out again. Cut down this little one over here. And this does take a while. I'm not going to show you guys all of this. I know it's extremely exciting to watch me cutting up a tree, but through the magic of editing, and voila! So it's nighttime now. It's time to get a fire started and start cooking. So I've got these sticks all piled up together. You need 5 sticks to make a basic campfire. I'll go ahead and do that now. Voila! We'll put that right there. And to light it, you get your lighter out, which lasts forever as far as I can tell. It doesn't have a wear meter, and in the description of it, it does say it should last forever, so presumably it will. They might change that later on, though. Who knows? So before we do that, we should probably get some stuff to cook on it, because campfires don't last forever. So let's skip ahead. One more quick thing I wanted to show you guys. I just remembered what the flashlight looks like being used at night. Just like most items in the game, it does have a limited lifespan. So it does help you out pretty good at night as far as seeing what you're doing. You're not really going to need to do a whole lot at night as of yet in the game development. And there is a bed that you sleep in to kind of skip through the night. So as far as the usefulness of the flashlight, other than looking for, I guess, maybe food or something at the wee hours of the morning for some odd reason, maybe you're starving to death, you forgot to eat, that could come in handy, I suppose. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over with the rest of my junk pile that I've got going on here. Put that there. Gather. First we'll make a knife, so we'll get a stick and some lashing. Where's my lashing at? There we go. Go ahead and pick this up. So we're going to need more than one. Now first of all, I'm going to make a crude knife. Say for example you lost the knife that you start with, or maybe they changed that at some other point in time in game development. Put one of these down. Here you can make a crude axe with just these items, but we're going to go ahead and continue crafting. So let's get our axe out and get down close to this rock. We're going to want to hit this rock and try and break it, and it should give us a couple, there we go, a couple of rock shards. So we'll put this over here, and this will enable us to make a crude knife. Now, I don't need a knife right now, but if somehow you lost it at the beginning of the game and you wanted to get another one, this is how you would make it. What I really want to do is make a spear. It's one of the most useful tools, in my opinion, in this game. Get another stick, pick that up with the left mouse, and run it over here. Being able to keep things at a distance is pretty useful, especially for, oh, come on now. Over there. Alright. That should be close enough to everything else. Crude spear. We'll get that. And then drop this rock over here. I'm not going to need this for a minute. This allows you to hunt things like crabs and fish and other things. Sharks, for example, very easily and quickly. So you stab that, and you attack with the left mouse button. To remove it, you just click the left mouse button again, and it will automatically stash it into your inventory. So we'll collect about 4 of these. We'll go get some fish, and we'll get to cooking. Alright, we're going to go catch us some sardines here real quick. The only fish that I've seen in the game so far. Might be a little easier in deeper water. Here we go. Got one. So it's much easier to hunt with this than, say, with just a regular knife or like an axe, for example. Sticks it right to the end, and then you can take it off the spear tip, and it'll put it right into your inventory automatically. So that's pretty useful. So let's get our food items over here and get to cooking. We'll get our some shark pieces over here as well. We'll cook some of these up. You can make a few different kinds of campfires. I don't have enough rocks on this particular island to upgrade this, but from a basic campfire, you would just set around it 6 rocks, and that will make you a fire pit. And again, when you get the 6 rocks there, when I'm looking at it the way that I am now, it'll just come up as a box and allow you to craft a fire pit. And from there you can also make a fire spit, but the fire spits seem to be a bit buggy right now. I'll talk about that. Why don't I get this fire going, and we'll talk about that real quick. So we just use our lighter, and you can grab the meat and kind of balance it on top of the fire, like so, and it will, like all regular meat does in the real world, they included in this game a little bell that dings in every piece of meat that you catch when it's done cooking, so that's pretty convenient. But back to what I was saying about the fire spits. That's an automatic method of cooking, so you don't have to, I guess, hold it over the fire manually, even though you can kind of balance it on the fire just like this, just fine. So I don't really see a point in doing that. It's a little 3-pronged thing that stands around the fire pit, and you just kind of have whatever you want to cook in your hand. You click on it, and it'll just transfer automatically over the fire. I have not been able to figure out how to get fish out of it, so I'm just I'm afraid of wasting meat on that. So until they've got that figured out, I just use this method. So let's get the rest of our meat out here. Put our raw crabs and fish over here. I've been able to get out of a basic campfire like this about 6 to 7 crabs cooked, or you know, all of the bits of a shark. Sharks takes a little bit longer than the crabs, as it should, obviously, if you look how big it is. It's good detail, though. You can see the detail on the meat. So we'll get back to this when I'm done cooking.